Hey,
Hey, everybody. I
how
want to
y'all
know why.
doing?
Good. Well, we are live, but we all good. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Ladies in Lyrics. It's us, Devonia, Ty, and Diane, the ladies of Ladies in Lyrics. We're back live tonight. Excited about our new show, our new month, and ready to jump in with you all. Um, I want to know why I couldn't share my favorite show which is Ladies and Lyrics, to my page because it didn't pop up. What's going on? Why did it pop up for you all? Because I couldn't share it. What's going on?
I don't see it
Acting
yet.
funny. They acting funny. Are we live? We are live, right?
We live.
But see, Facebook trying to act. They don't want us to be great tonight. I see what's happening. But I'm
We're gonna
gonna
be great without them.
anyway. It's Wednesday. It is November. Can y'all believe that? The 11th month of the year, November. I cannot believe it. So it is November. We're about to wrap 2022 up. But before we get started and jump into start, I just want to say hi to Ty and Diane, my lovely co-host. How y'all doing? How are you feeling tonight?
I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I'm always tired. But then I got work after this. I got to do some stuff. So I'm just tired.
Diane, how are you tonight?
I am actually marvelous, and let me tell you guys really real quick. I feel like when when you play baseball and they hit a home run, or it don't even have to be a home run, but they're trying to get on the base before the catcher touch them or tag them out.
For that out.
That's
For the
how I
out.
feel tonight. Like that's how I felt when I was sitting here. I was like, doom. And then I just said, hey. So I'm feeling good. I'm
Oh, like
feeling good.
you slid into the home base and you made it on time. Oh, okay, yeah, you made it. Hey, who was out there? Say hi.
Antonio,
Hi, Antonio.
hello.
Who else is on? We are
Hi,
live with
Antonio.
us.
I'm coming to
Thank
Texas. Hey.
Thank you for tuning in, Antonio. Whoever else is out there, go ahead and say hello to us. Antonio, we have a great show tonight. We're excited about our new theme and whoever else is on here with us. We are going to be talking about this on groups that broke up. Groups that broke up. So that's our theme for tonight. But before we get to that, can we get into some good music, some real talk with us, dope women? Can we just do that? Yes, let's go. Oh, I got something I wanted to ask y'all because I was having this conversation. But first, let me see if Diane, did you have something you want us to talk about? But I do have
You know,
something.
you know what? I kind of do have something to talk about. So we know that our children, when they are young, infants, toddlers, to, I don't know, they get about 5 now, and they go into school. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. No, up to 5, they all over you. They kissing all over you. They get all of that good stuff. Give it to them. Then when they get older, they like, do not kiss me. Do not tell me that you love me in school. A matter of fact, don't even walk me to the building. Right? They just let you go. And then they get a teenager and they friend, nothing, and the friends know everything, and they know everything. And you be like, okay, they're gonna learn. And then they become young adults, and some go off to college and some don't. So I'm going to talk about them going off college and doing different experiences. So I have the 2 older boys that we have that mother-son relationship, and we also have a friendship so that we can talk about anything. So I wanted to establish that with Kareem, and I really feel really, really good that we were able to do that today. I really felt that a lot. I said to him, I want you to know that I'm your mom, but how to put that to the side and could be able to listen with no judgment at all. And we did that. And I'm really proud that I did not and because let me tell y'all something. I wanted to be like, listen, where they at? Give me their phone number. But I had to put them to the side, the protector to the side, and said, he's growing up and he's having life experiences. So what would you say to your friend in this situation? So he was my friend at that moment. that needed an ear and needed great advice and encouragement. And I really feel good that I was able to do that, especially that's my last baby. I mean, I'll try to knock the building down for him. You know what I'm saying? We all know that ain't happen. But I feel good that I was able, that he felt comfortable enough to come to me, because the climate that we live in today, a lot of times the young people don't feel like they can go to their parents or to an adult. They don't want to listen to them. And especially from the generation I came from, it would shut them down. You could be seen but not heard because your words really don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be that parent anymore. So I really feel good about that. And I was able to share that moment with him. So yes, so I did pretty good with him. You know, that's my don't mess with, I don't play about that one.
You
The other
ready to
one's
get in the car and
wrong.
drive to the school?
Huh?
You's ready to get in the car. You get ready to get in the car and drive to the school.
First, I was going to make a phone call to those that are closer and let them know I'm on my way. Just get
Mm.
them and hold them there. But you know what? At the end of the day, is that really worth it? He has to learn how to live life on life terms. But I wanted to be that friend and to be able to assist him through what he was going through. But more than anything, for him to feel comfortable to talk. I'm his mother. You know, it's some things you don't want to share. And I really feel good that he was able to be very vulnerable and very honest and was able to share with me. So I feel it's growth on both parts. So we're building that bond. So I'm excited about that.
I've
The rest
learned that
someone did.
parenting adult children is totally different than parenting children. You know,
Absolutely.
but you're still parenting, and I try to
Absolutely.
put that out there. Just you're still parenting even when they're adults. It just looks totally different, and it does look more like a friendship. But what I've learned with my boys is I know when they are calling me to vent. And I know when they're calling me, like I need my mama advice. I need mama advice. And so I wait to listen to, okay, they want me to give advice or they just relay information. And the crazy part about my boys is they feel like they could talk to me about anything. Like I'm their homeboy. Like,
I
what's
love
up?
that.
This is, and it's so crazy. Sometimes in my head, I'm like, I really didn't need to know that, but okay. You feel comfortable telling me that. Just some of the craziest stuff. I'm like, they really think I'm like cool. I'm that, I'm the cool mom, I guess. But really, you talking about, yo, I really have learned the difference between, okay, let me just listen, and then okay, they want me to give some advice, because it's not always they want mom advice. Sometimes they do want just their friend to hear them out. And one thing that I'm really learning, I think being a parent to adult children has really helped me in being a good friend to my friends as well, because
Absolutely.
I'm learning to listen and just be an ear and not always, ooh, let me tell you, let me give you this. And then it's hard sometimes because as the mom, you want to put that mom and be like, wait, hold on a minute. But
Absolutely. And I had to catch myself in a
yeah,
conversation with him. And I really feel good that, like I said, that he was able to share that. And I think that it's so important because we're their first everything, right? They learn everything at home. So why wouldn't we want them to give them a platform of listening with no judgment at all? Let it be clean slate. Whatever you say, I'm just going to listen to you so that you could be heard. Because to me, I wouldn't want him to have that comfortability with someone else. I mean, that will happen, but knowing that you can come home and there's no doubt, there's no a shadow of a doubt that my mom, she's going to listen to me. She's not going to judge me, even if she don't agree with me.
hmm
She's going to listen and she's
yeah,
going to give advice when either some, I feel like sometime with our kids, we can hear when they be like, I need your advice, help me. And then when they just say, I just need you to listen to me. Um, yeah, so that was a moment that he's growing up. And I, I really feel good about that. And I was able to be stand back and just allow him to be a young adult and for me to be when I say friend, we'll never be like homie, brother, friend, like, hey, but we're gonna be that friend where you could come and talk to me, where we could talk about that, yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's cool. And sometimes they just go ahead and say, "Hey, mom, I need your. What you think about this?" That's
Yep.
how it is. What you think about this? And I'm like, okay. And one thing that they do know, I think that what my kids appreciate is I'm not that mother that's going to agree with them. I'm
Absolutely.
not. Their mothers are like, I don't care, right or wrong. I'm with you. There are people like that. But
Not me.
I'm not that mom. Diane.
Antonio
Yeah,
says allowing a young man to make the decisions is extremely important. It teaches them to how to be a great leader and to be decisive even in your absence. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Elijah asked, "Did you cut your hair,
with,
Diane?"
with me,
Yeah,
Elijah.
she been cutting.
He
Yeah,
hasn't
Yes,
been
I
on
am
here.
starting Sister Locks. Do
He
you
yeah,
said
it
like
looks
it?
nice.
he said it
Mm-hmm.
looks nice.
Right.
Thank you. I love you,
Hey,
Elijah.
baby.
Hey, Val. I
That's
love
why,
you.
y'all, I told him he been missing in action and y'all missed him on them. So that's how you didn't know your hair, you changed your hair down because we haven't seen him in some weeks now.
It's okay. He's back.
So he is back. So look, let me ask this question because I was oh my goodness.
Tiger cut his hair too. Okay.
He
Okay,
has
Tiger.
he has no
Cool.
hair on his head
We
to
can't
cut.
see it, but cool.
He has no hair on his head.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
wow.
trying to be funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
clean. Okay.
Anyway, um, okay, so this is the conversation. Let me ask y'all this. Diane always come up. That so I'm having this conversation about exes, right? I want to know what do y'all do this? I when I end relationships, I don't end them like on bad notes, like, oh, I hate you, you can never talk to me again. I don't like that type of energy. I'm just not that type of person. But I just preface that to say I don't delete people from my phone, or if somebody reaches out to me just like, hey, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day or happy birthday, I feel good about that because I feel like that's a testament when you can still connect with people and it not be like they trying to get back with you, you trying to get back with them. It's just a dang, she crossed my mind or he crossed my mind. Let me say hi. And then we might not hear say anything else for some time being. But that's my experience. But some people think that you shouldn't deal with your ex at all. I see Elijah don't like that. You should not deal with like if you're done with them, you should delete them. You shouldn't have conversations with them. What y'all think? How do y'all feel about that?
I I feel like there's a line with that. A real, not a thin line. It is a real deep line because if I pass you, hey, how you doing? It's fine, it's cool. But to me, you be innocent, but they might not be innocent. I moved on, and I'm just yeah. You not period. Listen, you ain't gonna be being no friends with Mary, and you're cool, and we not doing it. You and Mary, we not doing it. Y'all had what y'all had. It was fine. She calling you. We not doing that. That's just me.
What
Um,
Diane said. Diane, you got some people agreeing with you on here. Okay.
yeah, and
Cool.
my thing is because it's a thin line with that. You might have wonderful attention. Your intentions might be great, but theirs could have an underline, and then you don't even want to even get your okay. I remember I was dating this guy, and we were talking. Hey, how you doing? And I remember he invited me and Milton to a party he was having with his, and he was in a relationship too. I can't even imagine coming home and saying, I was invited to my ex invited us to a party. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't even go together.
I just disagree. I just totally disagree because I think intentions and actions are two different things. Even if that person had you could shut that down really easy. Okay,
but we're not even gonna get that where you got to shut them down. I got to shut you down. We just gonna keep it. Hey, how you doing? And that's it. If I see you in the street, that's cool. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, because maybe of some experiences that I have had, I'm not so trusting with people with certain things. It's not even my mate, but I'm not catching a case for nobody at this age. I just need you, when it's over, it's over. People have intentions where they'll do some things, and you know what you'll be saying? Oh my God, I never thought I never thought she would do that. We're not going to have those conversations. You ain't going to be winking your eye. She ain't going to be coming by with her little short, little something, something. No, I ain't got time for all this competition stuff. It's over. And that's it.
I disagree.
We're not going to be
I don't
friends.
care what all these other people say, but I'm gonna let Ty say. I think for me too, the basis of the relationships, like these were friends of mine before that other thing, important thing. But Diane, I respect your opinion. Okay, Ty.
Before I say, Tiger says, I believe in cutting ties out of respect for the new one.
That's it.
I see you okay, hey, but now calls that's too much. It could cause a problem. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm kind of asleep today.
I'm with
so.
you. I'm with you, Ty.
No, but Tiger. Yeah. So okay, usually for me, even if it's like a bad breakup, like we broke up because they did something or whatever. But usually once I get over it, I'm okay. Like I don't delete numbers out of my phone either. And it's just not just to like say I just purposely want to hold on to the numbers. It's just like it's just not a thought of mine to be like, oh, we broke up, let me delete his number. Like that for me, that's just not something that I just automatically do, But if they reach out to me in the blue moon, it's like, okay, I know I don't mind being cordial. No, am I gonna meet up with you somewhere, go hang out? No, I ain't about to be doing all that. I'm not about to have these long extended conversations with you or anything or whatever. But Antonio says Deborah Cox songs, we can't be friends. Like, I mean, we'll be cool.
Absolutely. Not friends.
All my exes, I'm cool with. I can say all of my exes, I have a cool, cordial relationship with. And not even relationship. We cool. I have no ill will. I have nothing against you. I don't hate you. It's nothing like that. But if they reach out to me, I'm going to tell them, yeah, I got a man. It ain't nothing like that. We good. And okay, nice hearing from you.
But how about if they call you every Wednesday?
Well, see, that's not gonna happen. That's what I'm saying.
That ain't gonna happen.
It's like when I say blue moon, I mean like blue
moon, like once every 5 years or something.
This ain't that. No,
well, that's different. That right there, I get that. You calling, hey, how you doing? And then when you start talking, I'll be like, I'm in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Period.
But I've never had that happen, ever. I've never had anybody to try to push up on me who did reach out. I mean, that's never
But if they reached out and then that was it, that's the key. They reached out, you let them know what it was, and they didn't call anymore. I can respect that. But sometimes when you say, like Ty was saying, we cool, and you were saying we all right, it kind of sounds like we got a friendship. We're going to hang out sometime.
No.
Okay, then that's different. That part is totally different. Because I have the same phone number that I have had for over 25 years.
Me too.
So if somebody was to call me, I'm going to tell them, they're going to say, how you doing? Are you seeing somebody? And I'm going to say, no. How you
Yeah, I mean, I've had the same.
Well, right now, Diane, but if you was in a relationship.
Right. No, if I was in, really, for real, I would be right. That's, to me, that's different because the person doesn't, first of all, they don't know that you're in a relationship. So they could have just been genuine, reaching out just to say, hey, whatever it is, you let them know this is what it is. I get that. That part is cool.
immediate, like, hey, yeah, I'm in just in case. But no, this is
Right.
not no every week we talk to each other, we go meet for lunch, we go. I mean, blue moon. It might be
No,
2
I
years.
get that. No, I can see that.
It's not a every day. I'm just saying. I and my son, I don't know how to hold a grudge. That's just the way I made up. I wish I could. I do for real. I'm not like some people need grudge, but it's just not something I do. But okay, we got to get moving. But that was it's good. So maybe we'll revisit that another.
I
But
like
I
that.
respect everybody's opinion. It's still a no for me. I should say it's still a no. Everyone's gonna
No,
know.
I get that. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Well, but
I
see, that's
mean,
what I'm saying. That's on everybody else, though. That's not everybody's not gonna let them know. So the person you with
And
in the
that's
circle,
different. If
it
you're
has
not
to be a
letting them
level.
know,
Mhm.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying if you're not letting them know, then you're being disrespectful because you're being
You're leaving the door
deceitful.
open. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
because I
That's
can't
different.
control somebody calling my phone,
That and
especially
that
if I
too,
ain't even thinking
I
about them.
I just took
That,
it a different
right.
way. If somebody
Yeah.
called, you have no control over that. But once they call, you put them in a you let them know, not really putting them in a
No.
place. You just let them know where you at.
And then if they
You
call
can
with
call if you want to.
intention,
I'm
they
not
not
in a
gonna call
relationship.
again. Huh?
Huh?
What you say? Say something.
You can call if you want to. I'm not in a relationship.
But I haven't had that happen though. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be
Right.
like, oh my God, avoid that type of thing. It's just like it's
No,
time.
yeah, I get that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we had that's like some serious conversation. We done went over our time and we gotta get to our song because I like the song a lot. But anyway, we are talking about groups that broke up this month. And our first group up is The Temptations. The Temptations. So let's talk about their original group members. They came out of Detroit. We all know, right? I don't know if y'all remember, but back in February, I looked this up. We had actually did a couple of songs by them. So
Hmm.
they out of Motown in the 1960s and 70s. They were just like cranking out hits for Motown. The original members, David Ruffin, Melvin Franklin, Otis Williams, Eddie Kendricks, and Paul Williams. Who out here has
Mm.
seen the movie The Temptations?
We all have. You
Say,
haven't.
no, that's one of the movies I will watch every time it
Oh,
comes on TV. What would you gonna say, Ty?
I thought you was about to say you haven't watched it. I'm
No,
about to say,
I have
oh,
seen that thing 1,000 times. I love that movie. I love to see Paul Williams dead. I love to see that. But I love the movie. So we all kind of know their story. The song we chose though is like one that was released in the 1980s. So it wasn't about by the original group members. This was the first single in which Ali, I guess that's how you say it, Ali Woodson was the lead singer.
fighting temptations. No,
Oh,
Elijah.
you know what? I can't. Don't be out here embarrassing me. We are going to move on from that moment. Everybody's a comedian tonight. I see. It was their biggest success on R&B radio since the 1970s, 1975. It reached number 2 on the R&B charts. Um, do y'all know Elijah's never heard this? And my kids are pretty. They know a lot of old songs. I couldn't believe we never heard this one. But anyway, tonight's song is Treat Her Like a Lady by the Temptations.
I don't have the song ready. I didn't get my text.
I'm just running my mouth. Okay, I can play it. Wait. And I'm not at a good part. Wait.
Get to know ya. Don't be ashamed. Don't say that love is flame. Just come and look me over.
Okay, I know it's too much, but I want to hear the part. That is a jam. Like the beat and everything. I love it. I deprived him of a song. Well, this is his chance to learn again. Right here, Elijah. This song, The Temptations. Treat her like a lady. I really like the beat of that song, and I just listened to it over and over today, as I usually do. But today was like my day to really listen to it as I was working out. I didn't print out the lyrics though till later this evening, and I was just listening to him sing the song. There's that part when he talks about the cigarettes. I'm like, what is he saying about that cigarette? But I'm gonna read the very first. He says, "Now I'm the kind of guy who don't believe that chivalry is dead. No, because I believe a woman should be treated with the utmost respect." That's how he said it in the song, y'all. See, I had to pull it out like that. Hey, anyway, I'm gonna stop right there. Now, do y'all? I don't know if I should ask this question. That's me. I treat a woman like a lady. True.
Who is that? Diane, you talking to us? No, she got her mic off. She got her mic off.
We cannot hear you.
Your mic is off.
Your mic is off.
It's on mute.
You muted yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to wait.
Okay, but we'll
mute
move.
button. I'm going to take yourself off mute. And yes, Tiger, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
You are a gentleman. Are you? Okay. So Diane is finding her mute button.
There she go. We got
I'm back. I didn't even know that happened. I was over here singing my little heart out.
Diane, you deprived the people of your vocals. All right. So he said, he's the kind of guy that does not believe that chivalry is dead, because he believes in treating a woman with the utmost respect. There's two things in that I wanted to talk about. But I'm gonna first start with, he doesn't think that chivalry is dead. Can I ask y'all, do y'all think chivalry is dead?
Yeah.
I don't.
We got yes and a no. I love it when we think differently. Why do you say no, Diane?
The reason why I say no, because the right man knows about chivalry. He knows how to treat a lady. Just like this song says, he knows what to do. And a lot of, I'm not even going to say older men, younger guys too, they know what to do. And some women don't require chivalry. But those that know are those ones that give the chivalry. So I don't think it's dead. And I think that some women don't even know what it is. Men love to treat a woman like a lady. A man loves to treat a woman like a lady. He wants to pull her chair around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You were breaking.
Now you was breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was saying that chivalry is not dead. I feel like men want to give a woman chivalry. Like they want to do those things. They want to pull a chair around. They want to hold the door, but she doesn't require that. So sometimes that take away from him. Sometimes he falls back. And so I feel like as a woman, we I don't even want to say demand, just allow a man to be a man, and you just sit back and be the queen that you are and be served. So yeah, they don't know what it is.
And the reason why I said yes is the exact reason for what Diane is saying. Now, I've been with Westside for a nice little minute now. And I tell them all the time, I don't think you ever really had a lady as a companion or whatever, significant other, because I'm like, when I say this, he does not mistreat me. But I say, you do not treat me like a lady. And I have to teach him how to treat me like a lady.
Yeah.
With certain things in terms of us, when we go out and things like that or whatever. Like I tell him all the time, I am a delicate being. You have to be soft with me. You have to do certain things, like you have to treat me like a lady, hold my hand. Like, if he telling me, and like prime example, I was telling him, I was like, we was walking and we had just got through eating and we was downtown and I was full, so I wasn't walking as fast. And he was like, I was like, slow down, you walking so fast. He was like, but you walking slow. I said, so stop. So here's what you are going to do. You're either going to slow down and walk with me at the pace that I'm walking, or you're going to grab my hand and help me move along at your pace. That's treating me like a lady. So that's why I said, in certain
Yeah.
instances, yeah, sometimes, it is dead. Because,
Mm.
he doesn't know how to treat me like a lady.
But it's
And
not
can I
dead
ask,
though.
just wondering.
Tiger said I'm delicate. Yes, I'm delicate and soft.
I don't know if that's a question. What is that? A statement question? What is that time? I don't. We can't. When you text, you don't know what that tone is.
Mm-hmm.
He. Wait, that comment.
He's helping you burn your calories.
You know what? Okay. um. I don't know. Like both of y'all make good points. I think Diane saying that it's not. I would say like a world. If I thought the big picture point of view, I would say overall, yes, it is. But at the same time, no, depending on the man that you get and the man that you with, right? It just depends
Mm-hmm.
on that individual man. And I do know that I feel like men who are maybe a little bit older, or like Tiger is, I said, is from Mississippi, like Southern men kind of had it really like this Southern gentleman type of thing going on. And but then like Diane said, this is what was really key. Women don't require it.
Yeah.
If we're not requiring, if some women aren't requiring that a man treat her like a lady or be chivalrous, let's just talk about that one point, right? Be chivalrous, which means things like opening doors, pulling out chairs, carrying bags, holding your hand, having you walk on the inside of the sidewalk, making sure you're safely in the house before you pulling off and go, that's chivalry. Those are examples of being chivalrous.
Okay.
And
So
those
now you make, well, I'm sorry. Now you make me kind of backtrack things. Because one thing Westside do, he will do. When he get to work, he texts me and say, I made it to work. And then he always be like, text me when you make it to work so I can make sure you okay. And then he calls me when he assumed that I'm in the car halfway home. Are you halfway home? Yes, I'm halfway home. Okay, text me when you get in the house. So he does have some chivalry.
Mm-hmm. So
but
yes, but he has some things he needs to work on. Okay.
Yeah.
and the thing too is that we have to remember chivalry is something that's taught.
Yeah. That's what
So
Antonio
if
was just
you're not
saying.
taught, or
Yes,
if you're
that's
not,
his song too. Yes.
yeah, he talks about his mom. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're not taught or shown how to treat a lady, then you don't know. So it's really not your fault. But I really believe and know.
Yeah.
I know that it's not dead, because sometimes as women, we so independent. I don't need a man. I don't need him to open the door for me. I'm gonna open the door for him. I
Ah,
don't need him to pull my chair out. I can do it myself. Instead of standing to the side.
Well, Diane, you are not lying. You are not
Yeah.
lying.
So instead
You
stepping,
are
so
not
when he comes to the car door and he opens your door, instead of you saying, "You driving, what you doing over here?" Instead of stepping to the side and saying thank you and getting in like a lady, you roughing the man, and he's like, "Oh my God." So chivalry is lying. Dead. We gotta change. I'm sorry. We gotta
But it
change
is
the
so true.
atmosphere of that.
You
We
gotta give
have
it
to
that.
change. It's not Ty, and you know what I love what you did? You was teaching him. That is the great thing, that you was teaching him how to treat. He treats you like a lady, hands down. So it's not that he doesn't treat you like a lady. He just doesn't know the chivalry part, and you're showing him that. So I commend you for that. But we got to calm down with that. We got to put that down. I'm an independent woman. We got to put that down. We really
Yeah.
do. Yeah, we pay the bills, like me. I'm here by myself. If I don't pay the bills, then what's going to happen? Everything going to get cut off. I'm going to be outside. I have to pay the bills because I'm in that situation where I have to do those things. So we need to kind of calm down with this independent thing. Play your position. And that doesn't
mhm.
mean your
I like
position
that.
means that you have to be, oh, I gotta cook and I gotta clean and no. Every human being, as a woman, you have a position. And as a man, he have a position. And as women, we have to let a man be a man. I shouldn't even say fall back. Get in line in your place where you need to be. And that doesn't take anything away from a woman. I'm still who I am. I am still here to do the things that I'm doing, but we got to sometimes we too strong. I'm a strong woman. I'm a strong woman, but guess what? I know my place and I know my position. So when he come to that door, I don't look at him and say, "You're driving. You're driving." I step to the side. And when I get in, I say thank you. And guess what? When we get to our destination, guess what I don't do? I don't touch that handle on that door. I wait until he open it, and I get out like a what? Like a lady and a queen that I am. We just got to change that. We gotta help them out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder though, I'm gonna call my sons because I wonder how much of a gentleman. Hey, Karen, how much of a gentleman they are? Because I know when they're with me, like they open the door for me. So I'm assuming they do that for women. You know, they gonna carry bags. Let me tell you, and they didn't have a man around. I used to sit in my car when I got home. I went to the store. I was there, and my kids will come. Then they all boys. You gonna come out here and get these bags? I'm not carrying my one bag in this house. So,
absolutely.
You know, I don't think I was intentional about teaching them anything. And just maybe they pick some things up because as a woman, I wasn't thinking that way. You know, I probably should have been like, I'm trying to teach them to be gentlemen. I tell y'all something that I used to do though when I was in the classroom that was my little way of teaching my boys how to be gentlemen to girls. Every time it was time to line up, I would line the girls up first. Every time it was time to go out the door, I would how the girls to proceed before the boys. So when it was time to go, I'd be like, ladies, and I call them ladies, line up. Then I say gentlemen. Then I say ladies, go back. Trying to teach them in my own little way that that's how it's supposed to go. I was deliberate about that. But as we're talking about teaching men, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I was really intentional, but I think my guys kind of show up in that way.
Yeah. We need to. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ty.
No, he said you're the mama, so they better get them bags and open that door. That's right.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we should be intentional too to teach our girls because the ladies today are either they independent or they way over on the other side. So it's not a medium that they have to learn that you are a queen. So what does that look like? What does a queen look like? Does it mean that you got to buy me the most expensive pocketbook? Or is it treating me good? Okay, because you can get the pocketbook, but a pocketbook can't treat you good. You're gonna put your stuff in, you're gonna put it to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he can get you the pocketbook and treat you like crap. Or could he not get you a pocketbook and treat you like a queen that you are?
Or could he get you the pocketbook and treat you like could he?
That's it, bingo. That's right. I didn't want to go like that. I wanted to like kind of take it a little slow, but absolutely, I totally agree. But we have to be able to stop this
material,
superwoman, and superwoman syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to be able to know our place. See, how they say, I bring home the bacon and I cook it up because at this time in my life right now, I have to do that. Let him come along. He gonna know he a king. He gonna know it, you know. And when I say that, it's not even all the it's just that because that's the woman that I am, because I know I'm a queen, so I know my place. And he's gonna know that he's royalty, because guess what? I'm royalty. And I'll take less than that, and I'm not gonna give him less than that. So
but you just said something. I'm not going to take less than that.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to give less than that.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's right.
We should be in this together like a partnership. But absolutely with that chivalry, I think it just depends on the man, right?
Absolutely.
So,
and the woman.
And the woman. Absolutely. because I could stand right there by my door. I could stand there by my door and he could get in on the other side and I'm just still standing there and he looking like
Absolutely.
get in the car. And then I'm like, no, you need to come open this door. So if that's what I want, that's something that I need to
Let them
kind of
know that
like
that's a
demand.
requirement.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What he said? Why it can't be egg whites and spinach?
Why
Why
bacon?
bacon?
Okay, well, egg white and spinach. Then I'm bringing home egg whites and I'm bringing home spinach minus the bacon. However you want to look at it, whatever you want to pick out in the grocery
I
store,
cannot.
I paid for it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay,
What? What? Whose phone is this?
That's Diane fault. Diane one of those people that don't know how to stop her
mhm.
phone from making noise when it started ringing. She one of the ladies that be at church and let the phone ring in the
Ring.
church.
Um, we talked about chivalry. That next line says he
That's
believes in
that.
treating a woman with the utmost respect. Because when the way he's saying that to me, it was like chivalry and respect kind of are the same. Do y'all think that?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Not that if you yes, not that if you don't open the door, you being disrespectful.
Right.
I do believe it goes hand in hand because he's doing it because he respects you as a lady. He's opening the door for you because that's what a man does. He's walking on the outside because he is the protector. That is respecting you. You know, he's pulling your chair out because he want to make sure that you're sitting comfortable. That is respecting you. But it doesn't mean that if he doesn't do any of those things, doesn't mean that
He
he
does
doesn't
not
respect
respect
you.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But
So,
chivalry and respect does go together.
okay, Ty, what do you think?
It's not interchangeable terms.
It's not an interest. I agree with that. It's not an
Yeah, so
interchangeable time.
yeah, like I
Exactly.
you they can respect you, but I mean again, like we go
Absolutely.
back to say if they weren't taught chivalry,
Exactly. Doesn't
it's
mean that they don't respect you. It just
right.
means that, oh, goodness gracious.
Tiger,
Anyway,
okay, you comedian.
Okay. Pippin ain't
Pippin
even.
ain't even.
who is the pimp on here? I want to know. Are you saying you the pimp? Please tell me. I want to
Pimps, pimps don't
know.
respect. They don't have no chivalry at
Exactly.
all.
Mm-mm,
Exactly. Exactly. So,
So
mm-mm.
if
pimp,
you want to be pimping, you got the wrong station. Okay. You got the wrong channel. We ain't pimping over here.
Being what's that word? It's
I don't know.
imperative for our girls and
Intentionally.
boys. I think that's intentional. Yeah, being intentional is imperative for our girls and boys. I teach my boys how to be a partner and respectful and to understand that a conversation needs to be had on what makes both parties happy. Lord have mercy.
I cannot with
Pimps
you.
will wipe your mouth after they hit you in it. She
You know
Elijah,
loving
what?
you.
I'm gonna put
I
both of
was
y'all up
loving
there.
you. What in the ABCEFG you talking about?
I don't know what they talking. And Elijah gonna come and co-sign on that. You know what?
Yes. They wipe your face.
I
Yeah,
think
okay.
Diane, you hit it right on the head. Respect it when you do these things, that is a form of showing respect. But then at the same time, like we said, like Ty was saying, that doesn't mean if they don't do it, it doesn't mean that they don't
Absolutely.
respect.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
totally agree. Yes.
Other things
Yeah.
have to happen though, in as well to show that I respect you. I mean, in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like in the big picture in a relationship, there has to be other things that happen to show respect. And that's what I was thinking about in the song. So that isn't the only way to show it. Like we just talked about it at the beginning of the show. If somebody calling you trying to push up on you, you need to let them know I'm in a relationship. That's showing respect for your relationship.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But a man showing respect to a woman can look many different ways. But since we're talking about
Absolutely.
chivalry right now, I will just leave it that that is a way of showing I respect this woman. I mean, I'm opening the door for this woman. you know, that type of
Yeah.
thing.
And I like what he said in this part of the song. He said, "In this world of liberation," because like we still, even at that time that he made the song, and even now we're still in a world full of liberation, especially
Yep.
for women. And he said it's so easy to forget that it's so nice
Mm.
to have a man around. Come on, I
Yes.
mean, it like
Yes.
let me just be real honest and real clear. I don't
This
care how
is the real talk time.
I don't care how independent a woman is. She has to admit that it's nice to have a man around. To lead a helping hand. You can bet, baby. You can, yeah. So that was the yeah. But it's nice to have a man around. It's nice to say, I got somebody here with me to kill the spiders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
To
To take
carry
the
the heavy
garbage
stuff
out.
up. Yeah, to take the garbage out. To
To
carry
take
the
the
heavy
garbage
stuff
out.
upstairs.
Very heavy stuff. Yes. You know what? I am very independent and I was single for a
You
long
say
time.
what? What you
I,
mean, Tiger?
I don't know. And I had to do those things. I mean, until recently. Yay. I got somebody to take the garbage out. Anyway,
Okay.
it does feel good. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, we want to be independent. We want to pretend like we got it. We do. Let's not get it twisted. We can do it, right, Diane? We can
Yep.
all
Why the
do
woman
it.
can't kill the spiders?
I'm not
Cause,
killing no
'cause
spider
you there to kill.
because you did. Say,
You
could you
there.
did right, Brooklyn? Look, you said, could you kill a spider? And Brooklyn said, hold it. I ain't killing no spider. Tell him you
I
ain't
mean,
killing no
if
spider.
I'm there by myself, I'm not gonna wait for him to get there to kill the spider. But if he here, I'm gonna act like a lady. Oh, can you kill the spider?
Can you change the light bulb?
Yeah, because I
It
do
does
what
what
I do because I have to do it. Absolutely.
but would you rather have a partner to do it? Yes. I mean a man.
Absolutely.
A
We can
man.
do it together. I will hand you the broom
You had him the broom.
to
Okay.
kill the spider.
Yeah. It depends on what he killing and what I'm gonna be able to do. I might be over across the room over here. A spider, I can hand the broom, but some other stuff I might not be able to
Yeah, like a mouse or something. I
yeah,
want him to
yeah,
get
I'm
the
not gonna
mouse,
be able to help with
pick
that
up
one.
the mouse.
We
You
leaving
know.
if a mouse is coming.
Oh my
I'm leaving.
God. We've been talking about this. I mean, we need to go on to what's going on. Like,
Yes, I want my, you know what? I'm not killing any spiders. So let's just get that out there right now. Or mine. Okay. Now. Okay. Here we everybody is just tripping. They just on it tonight. What is going
mhm.
on? You know what? What is going on? What that we have a question. Thank you for just indulging us in that conversation and talking about chivalry. But we do have a question tonight. And what is it, Ty?
So our question tonight. So we all know that we are in voting season. I know I will be so happy when this election gets here because I'm sick of seeing these ads for these politicians and they talking about each other and all this stuff. I'm so sick of it. However, the question comes up is how important do you think it is to exercise your right to vote? Do you think it's a person's civic duty to vote? Um with all that goes on in terms of do our votes really count? Does it matter when we vote and all of this? I mean, I think it's important to express ourselves as citizens and say what we as a majority believe in or want or whatever. But we all know at the end of the day, it's higher powers that are more like in charge, and we don't always get what we want. Case in point, Donald Trump, because you ain't gonna tell me that America, But hey, it is what it is. But as far as it being our civic duty, no, not especially not in today's climate. I don't think so. I just don't think so because we really still don't make the rule. Like even though this is a what do they call it? Not it's not a dictatorship, but it's a we are what is it called in the political when um y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all got to read my mind. I do my staff like
We
that.
are
Like, y'all just
into
read my
politics.
mind. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but we
So,
don't live in a society where we're ran by like a dictator, like that they make the rules and it is what it is. Democracy. Thank you, Antonia. We don't live. We're a democracy, so we get to vote and all this. But at the end of the day, we still don't. Yeah, so I'm gonna say no. It's not. It's not your civic. I mean, it used to be your civic duty. I think it was really important at some point. It's still important now, but do I get bent out of shape because somebody say they don't vote? No. It is what it is.
I feel that our voting counts. Even okay, there's cheating. It is, and I think it is still important for us to go out, especially people of color, in great numbers. We want to make a difference. Um, yeah, we done lost a lot of lives for these things, and I feel like when we don't do it, we're being disrespectful to our ancestors. For those that went out and fought for us to be, it's so sad to even be having this conversation. It is annoying to me sometimes when I hear I, it was the first black. This is 20. This is 2022. We're still having these first. We're still having the first black. We're still having that. We're still having those conversations. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because we're still having first. I mean, don't get me wrong. I commend those and celebrate for the first, but we have fought. We have been fighting for so long, and we're still fighting. Go out and vote. That is your civil right to go out and vote. Because believe me, some stood on the lines to vote. And guess what? They was beaten or killed. They were tortured. We need to remember those things. You can say that it doesn't matter, but how you know if you don't exercise your right?
And
Go
I feel
vote.
like too, Diane, as soon as they take it, if somebody took that right from us to say you can't do it, that's when everybody will be like, but they can't do it. They're taking away our rights. But you don't even exercise your
You
rights, but
don't
they
even exercise.
could.
We
So we
need to
start
do it.
saying what we can't do.
Yes.
Everybody be in the uproar, but they don't even
It's so
exercise
important.
their right to vote.
Yes. We got
But
to
it's
do it.
like we live in that society where it's like it's like whether it is or it ain't. It's just like it. That's just how people are, and it's like I just learned to like I was telling somebody today at work. Like it's just like in life I've learned the wisdom of life is just like things it's like it just is what it is. It's like you just can't please everybody. You can't I'm not I can't articulate my words the way it is in my head, but it's just like, am I gonna vote when it's time to vote? Yes, I vote every time that it's
I
time to
voted.
vote. Yeah,
I
I
voted.
vote
That means
because
I
I
ain't
voted
have
early, and it does to me irritate me when I know that my people didn't vote. You doggone Skippy, because we matter. That's the thing. We fought to matter, even if they cheat. Even if they cheat, vote. Don't allow them to take something away to make us feel less than. That's the thing. We got to be able to stand up because at the end of the day, we're not going to be the minority. We're getting ready to be the majority. So we need to vote and stand up and be upright citizens. We need to. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying it does matter.
it
It
does
does
matter.
matter. My son said to me, Mommy, I did absentee ballot. He's 18. Do you know how proud I was? I'm proud
I'm
because he
proud of
hears
you.
me. He hear me. That's important. And he knows what it is. We got to remember this life that we living right now, us being having this platform right now, even with technology and everything, even us being on our jobs and the great positions that we have, somebody died for us to have it. Somebody died for us to live, quote unquote, on top of the hill. Somebody died for us to be riding in our cars and to be able to go freely in the United States. Not all of it, because there's some places you better not go. But I'm just saying, that we got to remember that we living off the backs of our ancestors, and we need to make them proud of us. We need to be going out there, vote, get online and take somebody with you. I voted
Diane,
early.
Diane, I don't even need to say anything because you just expressed everything I was gonna say very passionately too.
I'm
Thank you
sorry.
very much. No, I mean
No,
that's everything I
it's
was gonna say. 100%. I agree. The one thing that keeps me going to vote every single time is the fact that people fought for, I mean, died, not fought, died,
That's it.
literally died. So we can have the right to vote. I feel like it's a slap in their faces when we sit on our ass
absolutely.
and don't go to the polls and vote.
And
I'm
and
sorry.
let me say this, I do agree with you all, and that is one of the reasons why I do vote. But it's like I think because of just looking at the people, it's like just at how passionate we are, you two are about them voting, and it's like you can say that to them till you blue in the face, and it's like they don't care. So I think for me, I don't want to get upset about it because it's like it's not. It's like some people just don't care. Like they don't have. They just
It
don't
doesn't
care.
affect them like that,
Yeah,
like you're saying. I don't think they really get it. I don't
yeah,
think
they
they
don't.
really do.
They don't.
That's it.
They don't
But
do
the
it.
thing, absolutely. But one thing I know about words, words are seeds. Don't stop planting them. So don't stop speaking, even if you see no action. Later on, they might go and vote, even if it's 2 years later, even if it's a year later, even if they go and they tell somebody else. And but when we stop talking, that becomes a, we have to continue to plant seeds. When someone says I hate you, that's a seed planted. When someone says I love you, that's a seed planted. Never stop planting seeds. Even if you feel that your seeds are on concrete, I promise you they're not. Every seed will be soil, they will grow, good or bad. I'm just saying, I'm on the soapbox tonight. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's
No,
okay.
that's true.
I mean, vote for
But
Diane
Antonio,
Hamilton.
you're right, and
Okay.
that's when most people don't vote is the midterms, right? And that's when those are
Yep.
important because your local
Absolutely.
representatives, senators,
That's
and
what
the mayor,
matters.
the governor. You know what? I saw something about Governor Pritzker. It said Black people shouldn't vote for Governor Pritzker. I was like, really? That's
What is
they're just
that?
telling us. They just told us. TV just told us Black people shouldn't vote for Governor Pritzker. Did you not see that time? I mean, really, that's what it said.
Mm-hmm. I think for me now, as I've gotten older, and we're gonna have to cut off shortly, but I think now that I've gotten older, I do pay attention more. Like when I was 18, 20, I voted, but I didn't really know what their talking points was or anything like that. It was just like, just vote Democrat because I'm Black, right? But now that I'm older, I now pay attention to their speaking
Mm.
points. I actually look them up, at least try to gauge a little bit of
Inform.
what they're about and things like that. Even when I'm standing there at the ballot, if I don't know who that person is, I may Google them real quick to see, okay, who. So I'm one of the people that be all day in the thing because I be wanting to know, like, well, who are you? What are your causes? What are your, so
Right.
yeah. So
Okay, so
real
guess
quick,
what? Go
he
ahead,
said
real quick.
he said we have been conditioned to focus on the presidential race to where voting decisions wildly rest on the shoulders of the electoral college. This is how Donald Trump won over HC.
So
See, she
he wasn't
won
popular.
the
The
popular
popular
vote.
vote,
Right.
which is
Exactly. So
crazy, right? That was good. Okay, I think this was an amazing show. Like great
Mhm.
talk and
As always.
conversation. But we are out of time, y'all. So we gotta go. Come back next week. We're gonna do a song by New Edition. Yes, I get to choose the song. See y'all next week.
bye y'all.